Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about a very special thought that I have and I want to share it with you. And that is that there is not a time in my life where I feel the worst about myself and my life on its own than when I don't do something that I know I should do. Okay? So if you can think of a time that you were sitting at home maybe, or you were at work even, and you know you should be reading a certain book, or you know you should be writing that email, or you know you should be making that phone call, but you don't do it. And so instead, you maybe YouTube something, or you watch some movies, or you do something that's not what you know you should be doing. I don't know if you've noticed, but even the movie and that entertainment part of your life, it feel like after it's done, don't you feel like you didn't accomplish anything? Don't you feel like you lost the day? Like you feel just that much less about yourself. Have you noticed that? And I want to explain to you why that is. When happiness in human beings comes from achievements, becoming the person that you want to be, right? So when you know you should be doing something and you don't do it, you're basically making yourself less in your mind, right? It's just the way it works. And so I want to share with you something to help you overcome that, okay? Because my goal with you is for you not to feel like that, but instead feel positive and to feel that you're accomplishing and to feel that you are becoming the person that you want to be. Because again, it's not about doing something great. It's just about the little tasks that add up to something great, right? First thing that I want you to know is that top athletes, like marathon runners, people that run and do things for long periods of time, you got to think about sometimes what are they thinking about, right? Like 24 hours running. I mean, what is that person thinking about that keeps them going and doing that thing, right? Well, it has come to my understanding that top athletes, especially the ones that run for like 24 hours at a time and crazy amounts of times like that, they're only thinking about the next 15 minutes. Now think about that. Sometimes in our lives, we're always thinking about, oh, I got to do that task, right? But you think about the great end of it, right? Like if, for example, all the work you got to get done today, that may seem like overwhelming, so you don't even do any of it, right? I'm sure that's happened to you. And so what top athletes do is that they live 15 minutes at a time. Now take that in. So let me explain that a little better. So for example, 15 minutes. Okay, the next 15 minutes I'm going to jump rope, and that's all I'm going to focus on. I'm not going to focus on the next workout or the next thing or the next thing. I'm just going to focus on that one thing for 15 minutes, right? So you jump rope for 15 minutes. Take a break, 15 more minutes, you do the next exercise. 15 minutes, you do the next exercise. So that's how they are able to do crazy amount of work or, runs for in this example. So how can we use this, right? What I've learned, okay, is that those 15 minutes are a great amount of times because you're no longer thinking about the hour-long exercise or the 2-hour or the 8-hour work day, right? You're just thinking about 15 minutes. And what can you do right now to be the most productive in those 15 minutes, right? So think about your tasks and then do each one 15 minutes at a time, right? That's the best way to get things done without feeling overwhelmed, okay? So that's what I'm trying to share with you right now. If your goal is to, get some work done or to make a video or whatever the case is, do it in a 15-minute increment. Do 15 minutes and do nothing else but that exact task, okay? Then they are also, this is the second key that they are using to get through that hard labor, right? The second step is to enjoy it. Okay, now I know that may be hard for you to do if it's something you don't want to do, but you must find the good or the positive or the exciting part in doing that task. For example, cardio. I hate doing cardio, okay? Because it's hard, I'm out of breath most of the time, and it's difficult. I mean, it's just not something I want to do, right? But if I think about it in 15-minute increments and I enjoy the moment, right? How do I do it? I put on headphones, I listen to music, I do things that make it fun for me. If I don't like running, I won't run. I'll jump rope, or I'll go for a walk, or I'll hit, the boxing bag, whatever the case may be. But regardless, I'm gonna get the work done, 15 minutes increment, and then I'm gonna switch. That way, I'm doing what I need to do, but I'm not thinking about the long hour, 2 hours that I'm gonna be doing this for. Focus on the 15 minutes and love what you're doing, guys. That's the best thing that you can do in order to overcome that overwhelming factor when you have a lot of tasks to do. Okay? I hope this video helps, and I will see you with the next one. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you again with the next video. Thank you.